99% of people watched Harry Potter growing up, but only 1% ever spotted the Easter eggs we're about to reveal. Are you one of them? Let's find out. Number 1. Before the Hallows were a symbol, the movies secretly revealed everything. In Goblet of Fire, Dumbledore's cabinet holds a full 3D model of the Deathly Hallows. Triangle, circle, line. The entire mythology sitting in the background. Like it's no big deal. Fans didn't notice for years. The film literally spoiled the ending of the entire saga, and nobody caught it. Not even Hermione, and she notices everything. Number 2. Goblet of Fire doesn't even wait for the opening scene to get dark. The very first thing you see is the metallic WB logo, and the reflection of Nagini sliding across it. It's not a smudge. It's not smoke. It's a full serpent cameo baked into the intro. Most fans never saw it because who stares at the logo? Well, apparently the filmmakers expected you to, and this wasn't random. It sets up Voldemort's return before the movie even starts. Number 3. In Order of the Phoenix, Grimmauld Place is a pure-blood ancestral home filled with dark magic, cursed portraits, and a Starbucks. No, seriously. On the wall behind Sirius, there's a stylized version of the Starbucks siren. Crown, pose, twin fins, blended into the wallpaper like a wizarding hipster cafe. It's the single most chaotic crossover in Harry Potter history. Imagine the Blacks going, "Narcissa, be a dear and fetch me a venti draught of peace." Number 4. Before Fantastic Beasts, before Eddie Redmayne, before anyone even imagined a spin-off, Newt Scamander shows up walking the halls of Hogwarts in Prisoner of Azkaban. His name appears on the Marauders map the moment it opened decades before he'd even get a movie. The lore implication? This man was casually roaming Hogwarts during the events of Prisoner of Azkaban. Why was he there? Visiting Dumbledore? Chasing a creature? Avoiding paperwork? We may never know. But the cameo is insane. Number 5. Prisoner of Azkaban ends with one of the filthiest Easter eggs in the series. In the animated credits, 2 sets of footprints overlap in a very suggestive way. Hidden in the bottom left corner, they're clearly kissing, or, well, let's just say they're making Hogwarts very proud. The animators added it as a cheeky joke, fully expecting fans never to notice. It took years for the internet to zoom in and go, wait, is that? Number 6. Before Half-Blood Prince turned the opal necklace into a cursed murder artifact, it was already waiting in plain sight. In Chamber of Secrets, the camera drifts through Borgin and Burke's, and there it is, locked inside a dusty glass case. Like a prophecy the audience wasn't meant to understand yet. Seeing it years later flips your brain. This wasn't a coincidence. The filmmakers planted a dark artifact long before we knew how dangerous it really was. Number 7. Deathly Hallows Part 2 hides one of the greatest Snape moments ever, when McGonagall attacks him. Snape doesn't retaliate, he redirects his spells behind him, knocking the Carrows unconscious and disarming them before escaping. It's so fast you barely register what happened. The man saved students while pretending to fight a Hogwarts legend. Snape wasn't dueling to win, he was cleaning the classroom. Honestly, only Severus could multitask betrayal, loyalty, and crowd control in one motion. Number 8. Right after Dobby is freed, Lucius Malfoy loses his aristocratic composure and raises his wand at Harry. You can actually see the green spark forming. He's not bluffing. He's halfway through casting Avada Kedavra in the middle of Hogwarts, in broad daylight, on a 12-year-old. Before the films even explained what the killing curse was, Lucius casually tried to commit hallway homicide, and people say Draco's dramatic. His father literally tried murder as a coping mechanism. Number 9. In the boathouse, as Snape collapses, a Gryffindor scarf hangs behind him, silent, symbolic, and brutal. It's a direct visual callback to Dumbledore's line, "Sometimes I think we sort too soon." After a lifetime in Slytherin, Snape dies framed by the colors of the house he actually lived like. Brave, loyal, stubbornly self-sacrificing. The scarf isn't an accident, it's a final message. The Sorting Hat may be magical, but Snape's heart was louder. Number 10. Across all 8 films, the twins are always framed the same way. Fred on the left, George on the right. It's a deliberate filmmaking trick, so the audience subconsciously recognizes who's who, even when the chaos of Hogwarts is happening behind them. The result? Your brain learned the Weasley twins without you noticing. It's the most subtle identity spell ever cast on viewers. Better than Polyjuice, and requiring far less hair from unsuspecting classmates. Number 11. In Deathly Hallows Part 2, when Harry reveals he's alive, the camera cuts to George turning instinctively to share the moment with Fred. But Fred isn't there. It happens in 1 second, so quick that most people miss the emotional punch. It's a micro-grief moment, a reflex built from a lifetime of twinhood. George's body remembers something his heart can't accept yet. It's one of the saddest hidden details in the entire series. Number 12. In Chamber of Secrets, Lockhart's office is a shrine to his own vanity. Portraits, trophies, and right there on his desk, a wig. A literal wig. It's a perfect joke because it mirrors everything about him. All fake, all borrowed, all stolen. His entire persona is just as artificial as his golden curls. The movies never mention it aloud, but the visual punchline is brutal. Even his hair wanted nothing to do with him. Number 13. In Chamber of Secrets, Lucius Malfoy pulls one of the sneakiest moves in the entire series. During the Flourish and Blotts confrontation, he pretends to inspect Ginny's cauldron, then discreetly slips Tom Riddle's diary inside, right in front of Harry. There's a brief frame where Harry reacts, confused, but doesn't understand what he saw. It's an incredibly subtle setup for the entire plot. Lucius Malfoy committing felonies with the grace of a pure-blood politician. Number 14. Dumbledore doesn't just love sherbet lemons. Those little muggle sweets hide a clue. You see bowls of them sprinkled around his office long before we see sherbet lemon in his password to get inside. It's another one of those the answer was literally in front of your face moments. Leave it to Albus to use candy as a security system. Imagine being a Death Eater trying every password except Grandpa's favorite lemon drop. Number 15. In Philosopher's Stone, the leaky cauldron sign starts completely black, blending into the Muggle street. But when Harry and Hagrid approach, it magically reveals itself, glowing into visibility only for wizards. It's one of the earliest and coolest examples of magical concealment in the series. Muggles walk right past it, oblivious, probably thinking it's a weird abandoned pub. Meanwhile, Harry's about to enter a whole different universe. Number 16. The Amartentia smoke in Half-Blood Prince changes color based on what Hermione is describing. And when she hits the scent that secretly means Ron, the smoke turns bright orange, matching his hair. She panics and blurts out spearmint toothpaste, but the color exposes the truth. It's a visual confession hidden inside a joke scene. The filmmakers literally let the potion rat her out. Honestly, Amartentia ships Romeone harder than J.K. Rowling ever did. Number 17. In the Order of the Phoenix photograph, the twins actors appear again, but not as Fred and George. They play their own canon uncles, Fabian and Gideon Pruitt, Molly's twin brothers killed in the First Wizarding War. It's a chilling detail. The twins portray the very people they're destined to mirror, including their tragic fate. This is one of the best hidden casting Easter eggs in the whole franchise. Number 18. After the Triwizard Dragon fight, the end credits drop a meta joke right in your face. No dragons were harmed in the making of this movie. It's a direct parody of movie disclaimers, but inside the wizarding world. It acknowledges the dragon's brutal chase scene while making fun of film industry norms. Half the audience never saw it because who reads credits? Except Snape. Snape definitely reads credits. Number 19. In Chamber of Secrets, Harry hides in the same vanishing cabinet that Draco later uses to bring Death Eaters into Hogwarts in Half-Blood Prince. The series foreshadows the cabinet's huge importance 4 films early, long before anyone knew what it was. A massive callback retroactively disguised as a throwaway set piece. Number 20. When Harry, Ron, and Hermione enter the wizard's chess room, you can see broken chess pieces scattered around the border, leftovers from the match Quirrell already played. The book mentions the broken flying key, but the film adds this chess room clue. It's an early reveal that someone's already gone through the obstacles, long before the trio realizes it. Number 21. The man reading Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time in the Leaky Cauldron, that's Ian Brown, lead singer of the Stone Roses. And his cameo isn't random. The book foreshadows the time-turner twist at the core of the Prisoner of Azkaban's plot. It's the perfect blend blend of Muggle science and wizard chaos, quantum physics, in a pub that sells butterbeer. Only in the Harry Potter universe could theoretical cosmology be used as casual decor. Number 22. Goblet of Fire's campsite is chaotic. Wand smoke, tents, collapsing, drunken wizards everywhere. But if you freeze the shot right after Ginny says, "Look," you'll catch the strangest Easter egg in the franchise. Two house elves casually riding llamas like it's a magical rodeo. These were supposed to be Dobby and Winky before their scenes were cut. Fans missed it for years. Honestly, it raises so many questions, including the biggest one. Who gave Dobby a llama license? Number 23. Blink and you'll miss it. During DH2, when the professors prepare the protective shield around Hogwarts, Slughorn casually drinks a vial of Felix Felicis. It's never mentioned, never highlighted, just a perfect detail showing he's not taking any chances. While everyone else braces for war, he's like, "Let me just boost the luck stat real quick." And suddenly his survival in the Battle of Hogwarts makes a lot more sense. Number 24. Prisoner of Azkaban hides the Time Turner twist right under your nose. In multiple early scenes, Hermione tucks a chain under her jumper, or you can spot the Time Turner glinting around her neck when she's out of uniform. It's not an editing slip, it's deliberate foreshadowing. Anytime someone wonders how she got to class so fast, the camera quietly answers the question. The movie literally shows you the secret. You just weren't ready to believe it. Number 25. Early in Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry sees a Daily Prophet photo of the Weasleys in Egypt. It's shown for mere seconds, but it's the entire reason Sirius Black escapes Azkaban. The minister carries that same newspaper during an inspection. Sirius sees Scabbers, Peter Pettigrew alive in Ron's pocket. That photo triggers the whole plot. Without it, Sirius stays locked up. It's insane. A family vacation pic accidentally launches the most important prison break in wizarding history. Number 26. Voldemort doesn't just look weaker, his wardrobe does too. Throughout Deathly Hallows, his robes gradually lose color, texture, and vitality. As each Horcrux is destroyed, by the final battle they're pale, almost ghost-like. The costume department built a visual metaphor for Voldemort's soul, slowly being erased, frame by frame. It's one of those details you only register subconsciously, but once you notice it, it's impossible to unsee. Even his clothes were terrified of him disappearing. Number 27. In Half-Blood Prince, when Dumbledore visits young Tom Riddle, the camera lingers on a photograph pinned to the wall, a seaside cliff formation. It's the exact location where Voldemort later hides the locket Horcrux. The filmmaker placed a literal childhood snapshot of Tom's future evil lair in plain sight. It turns his obsession with control and isolation into a physical symbol. Even as a child, Voldemort was already imagining where his darkness would grow. Number 28. Look at Riddle's windowsill and you'll see 7 perfectly arranged stones. And yes, it's intentional. The number 7 follows Voldemort everywhere in the lore, and here it becomes chilling, foreshadowing of his plan to split his soul into 7 pieces. The stones aren't labeled, explained, or highlighted. They're just there, quietly predicting the most dangerous magical decision ever made. It's the sort of clue only a psychopath or a very attentive fan would notice. Number 29. The Warner Brothers logo starts shiny and golden in Philosopher's Stone, and by Deathly Hallows it's a decayed hunk of metal floating in fog. This wasn't random. The studio intentionally weathered the logo film by film to match the darker tone of each chapter. It's meta storytelling. The world literally loses its color as Voldemort rises. Even the logo got depressed. Honestly, that poor thing went through more character development than Crabbe and Goyle combined. Number 30. In the zoo sequence of Philosopher's Stone, the film quietly surrounds Harry with a school group wearing green and silver uniforms, the exact colors of Slytherin House. These kids stand right by the reptile exhibit, foreshadowing Harry's Parseltongue moment before Hogwarts is even mentioned. It's subtle, cinematic prophecy. Before Harry knows anything about the Wizarding World is already shaping his destiny, with a group of Muggle children cosplaying Slytherins without knowing it. Number Number 31. In Philosopher's Stone, the twins enchant snowballs to smack the back of Quirrell's turban. On first viewing, it's just mischief, but knowing Voldemort is attached to the back of Quirrell's head, Fred and George Weasley unknowingly spent winter break bullying the Dark Lord himself. Repeatedly. It's peak Weasley energy, chaos, talent, zero fear. Voldemort survived death, prophecy, and the Elder Wand, but he could not escape being pelted by enchanted snowballs. Number 32. In Diagon Alley, during Half-Blood Prince, a young boy buys roasted chestnuts from a street vendor. Fans ignored the moment for years, until someone realized the child actor is Arthur Bowen, who later plays Albus Severus Potter in the epilogue. This means the actor appeared in the series before he played Harry's son. It's an accidental multiverse crossover. Albus Severus time travels into the past to buy snacks. Classic Potter family chaos. Number 33. When Snatchers capture Hermione in Deathly Hallows Part 1, she quickly lies and gives the name Penelope Clearwater. That's Percy Weasley's girlfriend from the books. A clever reference only bookworms catch. It's also a brilliant choice. Penelope is a half-blood, making Hermione's lie believable. In one line, the filmmakers rewarded readers. Deepened world building and proved Hermione Granger would absolutely win any improv competition. Number 34. In Philosopher's Stone, the end credits refuse to write Voldemort. Instead, they list Richard Bremer as he who must not be named. It's not a gag. It's the filmmaker's commitment to the mythos even in the fine print. The fear of the name literally extends beyond the story and into the production itself. It's as if the credits went, "We're not risking it." We've seen what happens when people say his name out loud. Number 35. Deathly Hallows Part 2 ends with a subtle full-circle detail. Harry's son boards the Hogwarts Express holding a chocolate frog, posed almost exactly like Harry's in Philosopher's Stone. It's a perfect narrative echo, silently tying the beginning and end of the saga together. The movies never highlight it. They just trust you'll feel the nostalgia ripple through your chest. It's the cinematic equivalent of a warm, tearful hug from 2001. Number 36. Order of the Phoenix hides parody cereal boxes, cheery owls, and pixie puffs on the breakfast tables. They mimic Muggle brands, but with magical mascots and color palettes. It's a tiny world-building detail that makes Hogwarts feel lived in and weirdly wholesome. Even wizards eat sugary garbage before class. Somewhere McGonagall is judging everybody's dietary decisions, and somewhere else Dudley Dursley is furious that wizards get better cereal than him. Number 37. In Philosopher's Stone, the Hogwarts trophy case lists an old Quidditch champion named M.G. McGonagall. Either Minerva used to dominate the pitch, or there's a mysterious relative who flew before her. The timeline doesn't quite align, but the Easter egg suggests a long lineage of athletic McGonagalls. It's one of those lore details fans still argue about. Could you imagine Minerva as a seeker? She'd definitely catch the snitch just to stop the noise. Number 38. In Philosopher's Stone, Harry's scar hurts whenever Snape looks at him, or so we think. But when Quirrell walks by, Voldemort is literally staring at Harry from the back of his head. Harry's pain is caused by Voldemort's face facing him, not Snape's glare. It's a brilliant early misdirection. The audience blames the wrong professor, exactly like Harry. Meanwhile, Voldemort is back there like, surprise, it was me the whole time. Number 39. During the Battle of Hogwarts, Harry, Ron, and Hermione run through a gauntlet of creatures: a troll, giant spiders, a werewolf, and dementors, the exact sequence of major threats from the first 3 films. It's a hidden greatest hits montage tucked inside absolute chaos. The trio effortlessly defeats the monsters that once nearly killed them, proving how far they've come. It's nostalgic, epic, and the perfect final nod to the journey that shaped them. But you know what's even crazier? All 11 things even magic can't fix. That's your next lesson at Stickman Hogwarts. Snape's waiting. Click now before he locks the door.